Why is it not? There we go.
The following is a live sports presentation of GlideCod. GLICOD.com.
GlideCod's coverage of Central Kentucky high school football starts now. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Good evening. It's Saturday high school football from high atop LT Smith Stadium, Jimmy Fikes Field on the campus of Western Kentucky University. Joe Cox and Jeff Cooper. Coop, the last time these two teams met, the 5A state championship 2 seasons ago. Frederick Douglass able to get the better of that one, 28-7. Then Douglass moved up to 6A. Bowling Green said, suits us fine. They won the title themselves last year. Douglass ended their season in the 6A semifinals. So needless to say, 2 of the top programs in the state.
My goodness, Joe, what a great game to start opening weekend. These two teams both have speed to burn, a ton of talent, and I expect probably the best game of the whole weekend right here.
Absolutely. The early one, not exactly a snoozer, Boyle County and LCA, but now time for Bowling Green and Douglass. Before we go any further, a look at tonight's weather presented by Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment. They offer the right equipment for the job. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, 1111 Winchester Road. It is a warm evening here. Temperature around 82 degrees. Not a lot of wind out there. Not going to be any precipitation. Might cool off into the mid to high 70s by the end of this one. But we have got a good one ahead. We're going to step aside from a word from our sponsors. Try to get you some thoughts from the coaches ahead of Bowling Green and Frederick Douglass coming up here on GlideCod.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Gen Z is a stall generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by the Kentucky Army National Guard. Serve your country while going to school or work full-time. Find your fit at nationalguard.com.
Joe Cox here, getting a pregame word with Coach Nathan McPeak of the Frederick Douglass Broncos. Coach, the last time with Bowling Green, I think probably a pretty memorable one as you defeated them for the 5A state title 2 seasons ago. But one of the great programs and a great week 1 matchup for both of these schools.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's an exciting time. First off, I always want to thank Todd and you guys for what you do for high school sports and highlighting these kids. I think it's wonderful what you guys are starting to do, and it's definitely appreciate what you do. But yeah, Bowling Green and Coach Spader are one of the best programs in the state of Kentucky, and they've won several state championships for a reason, and their community loves football and got a lot of great players, and it's going to be a challenge for us. But like I told our players today, it's an honor to play in games like this, and we're going to play in a lot of them this year with the schedule that we have. So, it's a lot of hard work to be able to play in games like this, and it's an honor to be in them.
Absolutely. You face one of the best quarterbacks, maybe the best quarterback in the state in week 1. Deuce Bailey from Bowling Green has done a lot of big things. In that title game 2 years ago, you were able to get a lot of heat on him. Is that going to be a key this week?
Yeah, I don't think you can let him. Obviously, everybody knows, if you let him sit back there and rush 3 people sometimes, he's going to run around and make plays. He's a really good athlete. He's taken off a little bit more from what I've noticed in the scrimmages than maybe what he did a couple of years ago. So, and he's really fast. He's a really good athlete. So, I know he's going to have an all-state caliber year. I just hope that they're not ready to go week 1, but he will be, and they got some really good wide receivers. And, they're good at what they run. They don't run a ton of things, but what they do well. Mm-hmm. We're breaking in an entire new secondary on our end, so I'm very concerned about that. We have some good athletes back there, but they don't have any experience in games like this. So that's a concern for me, but we got to play the game, and those guys got to get experience as we head toward November.
Absolutely. I want to ask about your offense. Jackson Stroutman, of course, got the call at quarterback a year ago. Had a pretty good year, but I know you were looking for more from him. Are you seeing what you expected to in practice from Jackson right now?
Yeah, he's done a great job. He made a bonehead play in our scrimmage last week against St. X that, they're kids. They make bonehead mistakes. He threw a pick 6 at the end of the first half. And, that's stuff that you can't do, and he knows that. And it's a scrimmage. It's a great learning experience for him. But, that stuff you can't do is turn the ball over. And, he knows that. And I'm looking forward to him making some plays. I don't think this game will be too big for him. He's played against Hoban in the Hall of Fame game. And obviously he's played at Trinity twice. He's played the Boyle counties of the world, so he's been in some big games. We won the Mail game last year, even though we ran it very well in that game. So, he's been in some big ball games, so hopefully he can settle in. He's from Bowling Green. His family's from Bowling Green. Mm-hmm. So, that'll be some emotions for him, I'm sure, playing in front of a lot of family and friends. So, I hope he has a great game, and he'll have to make some plays, for us to stay in the ball game because we're going to have to score some points.
Should be a good one. Frederick Douglass and Bowling Green coming up here on Glycod.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. At new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
I love Head Start.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Joe Cox here, catching up with Coach Mark Spader of the Bowling Green Purples ahead of this Rafferty's Bowl matchup with Frederick Douglass. Coach, the last two 5A state champions face off to start the season. What a blockbuster matchup, and what a fun thing that you and Coach McPeak have managed with the Rafferty's folks to get this one together. Should be a fun game.
Yeah, I got to continue to thank Dan Davis and Rafferty's for standing behind our bowl game every year, and what matchups this year. We got LCA and Boyle County open it up, and then we get the late game with Frederick Douglass. And as you said, two of the best in 5A and 6A, and we get to come right out of the gate and test our team.
Yeah, it's funny. I talked about this game with Coach McPeak a few weeks ago, and, just in kind of a preseason conversation, and he said, I've got some good defensive backs, but, man, they're young, and that Bowling Green team in week 1, they're going to have to learn on the fly. So, how is it to coach such a high-octane passing offense? What can you get out of Deuce Bailey that we haven't seen before, and is he just ready to go?
Well, Deuce has continued to raise his game. I mean, as a 4-year starter now, he's an outstanding player, and he's become a great team leader for us here, through the spring and summer. And as you said, we're deep at the skill positions and have the ability to really spread the ball around. More importantly, we're replacing 2 offensive guards up front. So, as usual, it'll take time for our offensive line to gel. And, if we don't come together real quick, that could be really disastrous against a Frederick Douglass team that likes to pressure a lot. So, he could talk about young corners, but they get it done up front, get after you, and make you make quick decisions. So, if we can buy Deuce a little time, we can run the ball a little bit. I think give us a little balance. I think we'll settle in, but that'll remain to be seen.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about your defense a little bit. You bring back some really good players who kind of have a nose to the ball. Grayson Newman, Jaden Axon. How are things looking defensively for you guys?
Well, they picked right up where they left off. I felt like they pretty much secured the win for us in the second half of that Rainey Cooper game for a championship. And that was a far cry from where we had started at the first of the year, giving up almost 700 yards of offense to LCA. So, you know, we've got most of those guys back. They got a lot of pride in what they do, and they fly around, and they know the challenge that's ahead of them this week. And, you know, I think they're going to do their best to get us the ball back as much as they can and give our offense a chance to score.
Big game in week 1. What is the main thing you want to see out of your team?
Once again, I want to see our offensive line play well. And, you know, if that occurs, we're going to have a chance to move the ball. Our defense has to fly around, make plays. Our kicking game has to be a weapon. I mean, we've got to be able to flip the field, and we've got to, you know, maybe pick up a score with that, or maybe some turnovers like we did in the state championship game. So, you know, it's a lot of coach speak. You know, we've got some guys that'll be starting their first game. It's going to be a huge crowd, great environment. I know they'll be nervous. It'll take us a while to settle in, but if we'll take care of the ball and flying around like I know we can, then you know, it's going to be a 4-quarter game. We'll give ourselves a chance to win.
That's the word from Coach Mark Spader. What a great week 1 coming up. Bowling Green Purples, Frederick Douglass Broncos. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Mathnasium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Mathnasium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Mathnasium, we're changing lives through math.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep-sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training. The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech 24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Ever closer to kickoff, Bowling Green and Frederick Douglass. And before we get there, tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep trucks moving through outstanding parts, availability, and unmatched service, all while glorifying Jesus Christ and building relationships. Now, you heard from the coaches. They said a lot of big things about Keys. Frederick Douglass, that young secondary, I know is giving them some headaches, and this Bowling Green offense means the defense is just going to be a big focus for Coach McPeak.
Yeah, it's got to be. And, of course, Bowling Green's offense gives a lot of people headaches, so
it does.
Not a big surprise. But, you got a defense that's going up against Deuce Bailey, who's an outstanding player. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out here.
Out in for Bowling Green, as far as keys, you heard it straight from Coach Bader himself. That offensive line breaking in some new guys. They're talented at the skill positions, but can that pocket hold long enough to give Bailey time to get the ball out to those big play receivers? That's going to be the focus.
That's going to be a big key for him, and that's where Douglas's defense can make it hard early on, and try to keep the Bowling Green offense at bay. And have the front seven take care of the back four for a little bit.
Absolutely. This broadcast is authorized by Bowling Green High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for listening. And we are just about ready to go. Thank you tonight also to Roosters, a fun, casual place, a great place to watch / listen to tonight's game on Glycod. Visit any of their 3 Central Kentucky locations or order online at roosterswings.com.
Love Roosters. Great place.
Nice plate of wings and a cold beverage might be in order after this one, Coach.
I hear you, buddy.
Well, we are about ready to go. Frederick Douglass in the whites. They are going to kick it off. Bowling Green back to receive it. And Coach McPeak, I know, had told me he had a lineman who's going to be handling the kicking. And indeed he is. I haven't picked up his number yet, but that is one large kicker.
Yes, it is.
Stephen Aranda, the young man who's going to be handling the chores, 5'10", 270. And he looks every bit of it as he prepares to boot the football. Bowling Green has got yellow shirts, kind of a mustard color, sort of a Georgia Tech look. Gold helmets with it, the same color as the shirts, and then the pants are white. So a lot of white on the uniforms tonight. Bowling Green kind of in their Georgia Tech look. Frederick Douglass kind of a Miami look. Aranda boots the football. He puts a good toe to it, and he put it in the end zone. How about that? Touchback.
Whoa. Strong leg by the young man there.
Absolutely. Starts it out well. Well, the purple offense will take the field. Deuce Bailey, that quarterback we were talking about earlier. Trevi Barber, the big play receiver. Got to keep an eye on him. Looks like Barber and Notmeyer at the receivers. Up front, Fields, Ray, Knuckles, Axon, and Jordan. Graham and Smith, the running backs. Kirkwood, the tight end.
And that quarterback for the Purples, number 2, Deuce Bailey.
So Bailey and the big play offense take the field. Missouri State commit. But he can sling the ball with the best of them.
Can run it a little bit too, I think.
3 receivers left, 1 right for Bailey. He looks to throw, fires on the first play. Caught outside the 20, 25, 30, 35 into midfield. 40, turns it up to the 45-yard line. Big gain on the first play, and that was Trevi Barber on the catch.
And you can see why, man. He caught the ball, made some moves, picked up a first down. They're already near midfield here.
25-yard pickup, first down for the Purples of Bowling Green. Just underway. Trips right for Bowling Green. That is the open side of the field. Bailey now looks to the sideline. Settling back in.
3 wide right there.
Bailey hands it inside. Smith on the carry. Get across the 50, 40. Cuts out of the 35-yard line. A nice run. Sorry, it's Trey Graham on the carry.
Wow. Made a good cut there. Strong runner.
It was Smith. I'm sorry. Number 6. We are high above Fikes Field here. It is a way down there to see those numbers. Number 6 instead of number 5.
Well, at least they're in purple.
Absolutely. Hill in on the stop for Douglass, along with Irakisra. First down, 35-yard line, just underway. Empty backfield this time for Bailey. He's got trips right, 2 left. And now one of the receivers goes in motion, comes back, flag comes in. It's Barber who was the motion man, but
maybe too much time.
Either that,
nope,
we're going to have a timeout, so we will take it as well. Just underway, no score. Frederick Douglass and Bowling Green here on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
And we're back. No score. 10:32 to go opening quarter, but the Bowling Green Purples on the march have moved the ball significantly, 45 yards in 2 plays.
One pass, one run, so very balanced, obviously.
Empty backfield again for Bailey here. 3 right, 2 left. Barber the motion man. Reverses. Now Bailey drops to throw. Sets with time, fires. It's complete, but only short yardage this time, down to about the 31-yard line. Not Meyer, the slot receiver, able to grab that one for a pickup of about 4. Actually, they'll spot him at the 32. Call it a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Bowling Green moving the ball. Hill on the tackle for Douglass there.
This time they got Graham in the backfield.
Trips left this time for Bailey, who's looking left. Got time. Throws. It's caught by the back, and he's taken down. Great play in the open field by the Frederick Douglass defender. Makes the tackle for a loss.
Nice job there. Caught up with him.
Again, it's a long way over there, particularly on the other side where the tackle was made by Logan Busen. Excellent multi-sport athlete for the Broncos, and makes it 3rd and 9. So Douglass settling in.
Yeah, two good plays there by the Douglass defense. See if they can hold them on 3rd down here.
3rd and 9 at the 34, opening series of the game. Bowling Green had moved it. Douglass standing in a little bit here.
Maybe that Bowling Green timeout helped them get their wind a little bit here. Their foot planted.
2 receivers each way for Bailey in the shotgun. He drops to throw. Sets. Protection breaking down. He scrambles across the 30, across the 25, 20, 15. He's taken out of bounds somewhere down there, but it's a first down. Looks like the 18-yard line, but still more than enough for a first down.
Now got a Douglass player down.
You do right on the sideline. We're going to take a break after that first down. Still no score. 8:57 to go in quarter 1 here on Glycod. I thought they had something there, and
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Smith Stadium, Fikes Field, WKU. Having an extended break here. Bowling Green player is the Barber, the little receiver on the outside, who made a tough block, and he knocked the Bronco player into next week. He's coming to the sideline now, but the physical work by Bowling Green on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's a little woozy, but looks like he's walking okay. That was a great block there by Barber. He Bailey pointed him out, and he put him down, and Bailey picked up another 10 yards after that block.
Emmanuel Marshall in there. It'll be a first down at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 Purples from the Douglass 18-yard line.
First down at the 18. Bailey in the gun. He's got his slot receiver, Notmeyer, out wide. Everybody else is in pretty tight. Trips to his right.
It's going to be a running play.
Hand it off up the middle and picking his way to back down to the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. Not a lot there. Good patient run anyway.
Picked up 4 or 5.
Pretty good play there. It looks like Nick Reed was the Bowling Green ball carrier on the play.
There was a bobble there at the beginning, but he did a good job getting hold of the ball and hanging on to it.
2nd and 6, Bowling Green at the 14, opening drive of the game. Bailey in the gun. Going to throw it. Rush comes, dumps it out. Caught inside the 10, down to about the 7, maybe the 6-yard line. I think that was the back Smith leaking out on that one, Jeff.
Yep. And he was wide open. They cleared it out for him. Did a little small out route, picked up another few yards after the catch.
Well, first down and goal.
And Bailey's been dead accurate on every throw so far.
And Douglass not able to get a whole lot of heat yet. 4 minutes in, no score, but Bowling Green knocking on the door. First and goal at the 6. 3 receivers right for Bailey. Got Reed as his setback this time. Gives it to Reed off the left side, and he's down near the goal line. He didn't quite get in, made about the 1-yard line. And he's driven back there. Caden Clay for Frederick Douglass on the stop.
See, what if the defense hadn't swarmed on that when he'd went in? They got to the ball pretty quick after he got to about the 2-yard line and stuffed him.
Oh, they set it at the 2 and then moved it to the 1, and now they move it a little bit outside the 1. So we'll call it the 1. That's the closest yard marker. 2nd and short for the Purples on their opening possession. High snap, corralled, and Bailey breaks out with it off the left side for a touchdown. That was a little sleight of hand.
Yes,
it looked like disaster until it didn't.
Well, he's lucky he pulled it down. He did a good job on the high handoff, and another good block on the outside there by the receiver.
So Bowling Green breaks on top. Deuce Bailey, a 1-yard touchdown run. Widener, the kicker for Bowling Green. He's on for the point. Left-footed kicker. Snaps there, kicks out of there. It's certainly long enough, it's high enough, and it's true. 7-0 Bowling Green, 6:58 to go in quarter number 1. Stay tuned as the Broncos go on the attack here on Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
80-yard scoring drive opens it up for Bowling Green, 7-0 after the extra point. Looks like the Frederick Douglass offense is going to need to make some plays tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, they are. And I feel like they will, too. I feel like we're going to be in a game where last team with the ball might be the winner.
No, absolutely.
But let's see how the Bowling Green defense steps up.
Pretty high scoring one early. Boyle County a 35-13 winner. A game that probably was closer than the score.
Yeah, I think it was. We watched a little bit of it, and LCA's got a nice team, but Boyle County's got a really nice team.
Oh, they do. They do.
And they've got some playmakers. And they had receivers, Joe, that several 2 or 3 occasions the Boyle County receiver would jump up with one hand and grab the ball.
Yeah.
And, they just have a lot of talent.
We can do that. It helps things out. Yeah. Widener to kick it. Left-footed boot is high and long, and it goes about halfway through the P and Hilltoppers in the end zone for a touchback. So 2 kickoffs, 2 touchbacks. Got to give a tip of the hat to the gentleman who booted the ball there in midseason form.
Yeah.
So here comes Jackson Stroutman And the offense here for Frederick Douglass. Stroutman, a junior quarterback, goes 6'1" and 192 pounds. He's under center here. 2 receivers right, 1 to his left. Hands it off, and the back off the right side, 25 out to the 30, 33, 34-yard line maybe. A nice run on that first carry of the ball game.
Absolutely.
For Frederick Douglass.
He broke tackles there. He broke containment there right when he got the ball. And
Dakari Talbert with a nice carry. Grayson Newman on the stop for Bowling Green.
Big guys down for Bowling Green. Got to wrap up.
Could be a shootout, as you were just saying. First and 10 out at the 33 near midway of the first quarter. 7-0 Bowling Green, but Douglass on the attack. Stroutman to throw. Got time, fires, and low and incomplete. Took a shot at his target up at about the 45. Just short arm that one a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. He was right to him, but skipped there. I think he didn't get it right where he wanted, but it was on target.
Second down, 10.
Second and 10. Good idea to try to hit one of those intermediate passes. Stroutman's got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's in the shotgun this time.
They're going to run it this time.
Takes a snap, and there it is. Run inside, and Bowling Green crashed in and took the ball carrier down in the backfield. He's taken down for a loss. That was Dakari Talbert again on the carry. But Bowling Green had a host of defenders in there right away. Montrez Trussell, most notably among them.
Yeah, he wrapped up real quick there.
And Bowling Green probably likes having Douglass here. The Broncos probably not at their best on 3rd and long because the playbook closes up a little bit.
It does, and but he's got an experienced quarterback back there, so
yeah. Talbert, the running back, 2 receivers right, 1 left for Stroutman. Play fake, and he sets to throw. Takes a shot down the field. Got a man. I think he caught it, but he's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down.
Yep.
The receiver, I think, was bending in his route right about the sticks, but he had to come back to catch it, and that took him out of first down range right there. Thomas Stewart with the grab, and a good play, but it's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, he and it was a little. Not only did he have to come back, but he had to go stretch out to get it.
Offense stays on the field. 4th and 2, their own 41, trailing 7-0. Coach McPeak wants to be aggressive here.
May just be trying to pull him off.
That's true. Play clock inside 15. Now down to 10. Stroutman looks like he's going to run a play. He does. Here it comes. Looks to throw. Pressure, and he is sacked. Taken down. Trussell again on that play. Montez Trussell came off the edge with malice in his eyes.
He did. Yeah, he blasted through there, boy. Young man's got excellent speed.
And that will turn the ball over deep in Douglass territory.
Well, they get a score here, and I don't think it's a done deal, but it certainly is going to put Douglass behind the 8 ball here a little bit.
I think they were looking for some kind of a quick slant, and Trussell made sure they didn't have time to think about it much.
He didn't have time. I don't know if the back was on. I couldn't tell which side. I didn't see which side the back was on.
Yeah.
And he might have been on the other side and left that open there.
1st and 10, Bowling Green at the 33. Sets to throw. Fires, caught, out to the 25, makes a man miss it, lost the ball, and Douglass has got to go in the other way. 35, 40, 45, 50, down the sideline, 40, 30, 20. There's 1 man left. Can he turn him in? He does inside the 5.
Wow.
But what a game changer of a play for Frederick Douglass. Was going to be a first down. Caden Clay grabs a loose football and takes it all the way back to the Bowling Green 2-yard line.
That's incredible. They just, young man was making some good moves and wasn't taking care of the football there.
I don't know who it was who jarred it loose. It wasn't Clay because Clay just grabbed it and took off down that right sideline. Credit to the Bowling Green player who strung it out.
It took a true bounce on that turf, and he came right with it.
Yeah.
He was gone. Yeah.
Well, now 1st and goal at the 2 for the Broncos, looking for the equalizer.
There you go. And just like that, we're going to possibly have a tie game.
Stroutman under center, 2 backs behind him. Turns around, hands it off. First man through, into the end zone. Touchdown. Nicely done on that one for the Broncos. Pharaoh Watts on the carry.
Oh, got a flag.
Yep, hold everything.
Let's see what we got here.
But the Bronco kicking team is coming out, so I think it's going to be on the Purples.
Looks like it is. Let's see.
I still haven't had an indication, but okay. So apparently no touchdown. No, after the touchdown. Okay. Offsetting personal fouls after the play. Axon for Bowling Green and Jackson Dials for Frederick Douglass. But no sign of the kicker here. No, it's the swinging gate. I'd forgotten. Tale as old as time. The Frederick Douglass swinging gate, and now there they go. They shift into normal formation. Aranda to kick it. There's the snap. Aranda puts a toe to it. It's high, it's long, and it's true. 7-7. 4:28 to go in quarter number one. We got a ball game here on.
New year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Go. 7-7. Our spotter Ryan Cox with an eagle eye tells us Cedric Works was in there on that last defensive play for Douglass, a top 150 national recruit. As of Thursday, had not yet been eligible, but Coach McPeak said he's a player. Whenever we can get him out there, we're going to. So apparently Works in the rotation now, and that'll be a good thing to watch for the Broncos. Not as good as a 7-7 game, though. It looked bad for a second, and now all of a sudden looks much better.
I mean, they were inside, the 20 there.
I think it was about the 25. Yeah, right.
And then just like that, 30 seconds later, it's top ball game.
A long driving kick from Miranda. It doesn't quite go into the end zone. Barber's going to return it up the left side. 15, gets an edge at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Aranda edges him out of bounds. He was the last line of defense.
Well, that was it, too. If he hadn't got him, he was gone.
Well, I can't fault either the kick or the effort there by Aranda, who chased it down himself. But a nice play by Barber. Took it from the shadows of the goal line. I thought it was going to be a touchback, frankly, but
he'd have let it go. It would have been.
Yeah. It was very, very close. Of course, the Kentucky rule: if any part of the ball goes over that line, it's a touchback. But
just missed it.
Yeah, it was a matter of inches. But the inches made an extra 25 yards for the Purples, who now start at their own 45. 4:21 to go in the quarter. Run it off the right side across the 50. A good hit, but the back drives down near the first down. Right there in the vicinity of the marker. That's Graham on the carry.
I think they gave him first down.
Yeah, he was right there. If he didn't get it, he'd missed it by an inch. Strozier on the tackle for Douglass. First down at the Douglass 45.
Douglass defense got to step up and tackle. I mean, they got the turnover, but they have to make some stops here. Bowling Green's just getting big yardage every time.
I do see Works out there at that right defensive end slot. He's ready to rush the passer. No doubt Coach McPeak looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Bailey hands it off. A little dancing run this time by the back, and he picks his way for about 2. A good patient run, but not much there for Trey Graham.
No, not much at all. That play looked kind of discombobulated there, from the start.
That first touchdown for them was much the same way. You got to give credit to this offensive line. So far, Coach Spader, I think, would have to be pretty pleased.
Yep.
They've stuck to it.
Well, I think the time where Bailey, left the pocket.
Yeah.
That wasn't the line's fault. That was a coverage deal there. So.
2nd and 8 at the 43. 3 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Tied at 7. Bailey, here comes Works. Works has got him.
Oh, wow.
Set him down. I don't even know. I think it was Busen, actually.
Yeah, sure was.
Came off that same side. It was Logan Busen. Yeah, I got to give credit to the right guy. They're both playing off that right side. They're both lined up over there together. And it was Busen's turn apparently that time. He goes over and says something to Works. Maybe it's your time now. So.
Maybe he had a blitz on there or something. Yeah. I
just came clean off of that edge.
Sure
3rd and 15 now. Back at midfield. Play clock down to 10 for Barber. He's got trips left. Barber drops. He's got some time. Sets. Fires downfield. Man, incomplete. Pretty good throw, but a little bit high. And the target not quite able to haul it in. I think it was Jackson Smith there trying to catch the pass, but it'll be 4th down.
It was on target, just a little bit high. But they ran the play to get the ball past the yard mark. Had no problem.
Oh, absolutely. It was a 20-ish yard throw on 4th and 15.
I mean, even if it got intercepted down there, you're inside the 30. So it's not a bad play.
The old arm punt at that point, yeah. Bowling Green apparently to punt. Widener, the kicker, is also the punter. Dual safeties back deep for Douglas. Widener's got the snap, kicks it out of there. Down the left side, it's going to hit just inside the 20, takes a Bowling Green bounce and then rolls out of bounds around the 13-yard line. So Douglas will be backed up. Not quite like getting it at the Bowling Green 2. First down there. So we'll keep it here. The Broncos back on the attack. Stroutman leads him out. First down. They're on 13, though. Breeze blowing in. Feels like a nice evening now, Coop.
Yep, sure does.
2 receivers out wide to the left. Everybody else is bunched in tight. Stroutman under center. Turns around, hands it off. Running off the edge across the 15. The 21 man to beat. Can't quite beat him. Is still down to the 29. An excellent run that time by the Broncos. Dakari Talbert, the man carrying the football.
2 excellent runs. And again, they missed him right at the line there. Missed tackle. Tried to grab him up high.
It's Drew Jones who had to track him down. But yeah, that one shed one guy at the point of attack and then ran for 16 yards. First down out at the 29. Got a running back by committee for Douglas. That's very typical. Same formation but reversed. The 2 receivers out wide are on the right. Stroutman hands it off. Talbert trying to get out that side. This time he's tracked down. I think that was Trussell again. Yep, there's that guy. Lost at 3. You got to account for Montrez Trussell.
You sure do. He's made 3 big plays now in defense. 3 tackles for loss back there. 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. He's young man is a beast up there.
Second down, about 13. Final minute of the opening quarter. A lot of action. 7-7 game. Frederick Douglass. If they were on the other hash, they'd be all standing on Big Red.
Yeah, they would.
Still got some receivers who are pretty close to him out here. 2 wide this way, which is the open side of the field. The quarterback's left. 1 to the right. Stroutman hands it off. Trying to get outside again with Talbert across the 30, 35 out to about the 39. Right around the first down marker. He might have it.
He's real close. Very, very close.
Talbert does a good job hitting that edge. He's got the wheels. Grayson Newman had to track him down.
Thought they gave him, I don't know.
Now they're going to say, I think, well, yeah. We had a chain gang member who held up the 3 over there, but another one who said, let's go. So first down it is out at the 39, and that's going to actually take it to the quarter. Douglas's offense heading to the sideline. A wild and woolly one, but it's right where we thought he'd be. Very competitive. Bowling Green 7, Frederick Douglass 7. Round 1 is in. The bell for round 2 will ring in just a second. Don't you go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's a heavyweight battle here on Glycod.
Bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back. Smith Stadium, Fikes Field, Joe Cox, Jeff Cooper, 7-7. Bowling Green, Frederick Douglass. Broncos with the football as we start quarter number 2. First down on their own 39. Jackson Stroutman in the shotgun. Hands it off, backside, not much there. Short yardage, pickup of about a yard. And looked like Jeremiah Turner, I believe, was the ball carrier. Not a whole lot happening on that one.
No, not really. And that time they closed that edge down, but Talbert a couple times has been able to turn the edge, even with Bowling Green's defensive speed.
2-yard down the play, 2nd and 8.
They actually spot him. Oh, no, it was the public address announcer who was wrong. It was a 1-yard gain. Trussell on the stop, 2nd and 9 at the 40. Opening minute of quarter number 2.
I think we're going to put it in the air here, Joe.
Coops on board for a pass. 2nd and 9. Stroutman under center here. Got one set back behind him. And he tries to bootleg out. He's getting chased. He makes the man miss. He runs it himself across the 40, 45, 50, down to about the 48-yard line. A first down.
Nice job.
He used the aggressiveness of the Bowling Green defense against him. They went hard after that tackle for loss, but not quite able to get there. So
that was a good job there by Stroutman. He faked the pass, beat a man here out on the edge, tried to get him, and then got enough for the first down.
Trussell among the crowd, able to bring him down. I think Logan Johnson was the guy who almost had a big play in the backfield, but instead a first down for the Broncos. Now at the Bowling Green 49.
Good play action fake, too.
Shotgun formation for Stroutman. Sends a man in motion. They hand it around. And getting outside, 45, 40, 35, down to about the 31-yard line. It didn't look like it was going anywhere for Avion Chenault, and then he turned on the afterburners and picked up about 18 yards.
Well, they missed another tackle there, Joe.
Drew Jones had to track him down, yeah.
Grabbed his jersey, didn't wrap up.
Yeah, right about a yard or two behind the line of scrimmage. It was a one-on-one, and Chenault just broke free.
That's where speed comes in.
Actually give him 17 yards, so to the 32. But regardless, 1st and 10. Inside 10 minutes in the first half. Tied at 7, but Frederick Douglass on the move.
Very nice drive here by Douglass.
Started at their own 13. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Stroutman hands it off. Work up the middle, not much there. I think that was Talbert on the carry, and he picked his way for a yard, maybe 2, probably 1. And Talbert's a guy you want to get out on the edge, and he couldn't quite get on the edge on that one.
Well, he's got the speed. When you're on the short side of the field, he's got the speed to get to the opposite edge.
Right.
And, that's and plus they have to do a better job not only containing the edge, but they got to do a better job wrapping up.
2nd and 9 at the 31. Shotgun formation. Jackson Stroutman. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Stroutman to throw. Fires to Chenault. Caught. Can he break free? He's going to be tackled for a loss. He tried to break free, and had he gone down, they're going to give him a forward spot up to about the 33, and that, I think, is probably pretty generous, Coop.
Yeah, I think it is, too.
Bowling Green kept tracking. He kept trying to break away. Brandon Gurley on the stop. It could have been a loss of 5 yards or so.
Definitely
instead only a couple.
Yep. And again, they're grabbing him high. They didn't tackle him. The second guy, but he did hold him up enough for the second guy to come in and make the tackle.
And Chenault has that kind of speed. You can't blame him for trying to shake free because he'll do it about as often as not.
Absolutely.
3rd and 11 at the 33. 7-7. Moving to the middle of the second quarter. Stroutman sets to throw. Got time. Nothing there. Now the pocket breaks down and he gets sacked back to about the 36-yard line. Stroutman was patient. It just never seemed to come open for him. Gurley on the stop. If this was a 4th and more manageable distance, you might see a go for it, but it's going to be a 4th down here in about 14.
Yeah. And at this point, you kick it and play the field position.
Yeah. Chenault is the punter.
Aim for that coffin corner, they used to call it.
I didn't know Chenault was a punter, but week 1 brings surprises. He's got it. He's got all the time in the world. Now he boots it.
Good job.
A little too hard, if anything. Yeah, it's going to check up into the end zone. It hit at the 5, but went in the end zone. So Bowling Green will start at their own 20-yard line. He tried to pin him deep, but unable to do it. We'll stay here through the quick change as the Purple's offense going to come back on.
Okay, so they had a one-play drive with a fumble and then kicked it away. So Douglas defense after that first drive has got their feet set. Let's see how they do here.
So Deuce Bailey, he had a 1-yard touchdown run earlier. That's Bowling Green's score in the game so far. A season ago, Bailey passed for 3,517 yards and 43 touchdowns.
That's crazy for a high school kid. That's the way the offenses are now.
That's it. They hand it off on the backside, and Bowling Green out to about the 24, maybe even the 25. So didn't look like much, but a nice job lowering the shoulder and getting what they could. Smith, the running back, on the carry.
Smith doing a good job running hard and dragging tacklers. Picked up an extra yard or two there.
They call it 2nd and 5 out at the 25. 2 receivers each way now. Bailey in the gun. Looks to the sideline, now settles back in, has a word with his back. Smith is that back. And now Bailey going to throw it. Sets his feet. He's got time. Now it breaks down a little. Throws, caught up at the 34-yard line. Nice tackle in pursuit by Douglas to keep that one from breaking away any further, but a nice play on the catch there.
Yeah, it was.
Smith, the back, he's really had a nice game catching the football.
Yes. Both running and catching the ball. He's a double threat here, and Bowling Green uses him very well.
Strozier, the tackle for Douglas. First down out at the 35. Right at the middle of the second quarter. Both teams trading chances here. 7-7. Bowling Green runs inside and well played in the interior of that Douglas line. Somebody filled in a hurry and met the ball carrier.
Yeah, I think that was 52 maybe.
Graham on the carry. But,
54, maybe 62 maybe?
It's a long way up here. Yeah, I'm with you.
I better stop on the head.
Struggled to pick it up as well. 2nd and 9 at the 36. Heat comes off the edge. Bailey gets it out of there. He's got a man up at the 37, out to the 40, maybe the 41. Good job that time getting heat on him and making him throw in a hurry. He dumped it out to Kirkwood for a short gain.
So they got a 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 4. So see if they put the ball on the ground or put it in the air. My guess is the air.
Hill with the tackle, 3rd and 4 at the 41. Trips right, that's the open side. Bailey to throw, sets, rush coming. Ducks around, and it's coming from behind, and he's hit as he throws incomplete. That is some nice pressure. It's not a sack. It won't make any highlight reels, but it's a heck of a play by the Broncos.
Yeah.
Marcus Newcomb might have been the guy you saw earlier, big 54. He was out there that time.
Yeah.
Widener to punt. So early it looked like a shootout. Now it's looking kind of like a defensive slugfest.
Yeah, both defenses just needed a series to get their wind here, and Douglas has done a great job on their last 2 series on the defensive end.
Widener to boot it. Left-footed kicker. The ball as it hits his toe. Chenault at the 25. Here he comes. Off the right side. 30, 35. Picks his way up near the 40-yard line. A nice return right there by Avion Chenault, and it'll give Douglas pretty good field position as they start this next possession.
They, again, Bowling Green's get, they got a couple missed tackles there on that punt. And I don't know what, it's early. I mean, they'll correct that for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Woodard and Watt on the stop. Both of these teams have played pretty imposing preseason scrimmages, so.
You have to.
Yeah, that's true.
At their level, you don't want any.
There's no showing up in week 2. Stroutman hands it off on the outside across the 40, and a flag comes in as the ball carrier makes it up to about the 43. But this is in an area where you would suspect it's coming back.
Yeah. That's what I think. Holding probably.
Yeah, looked like it. Jeremiah Turner was the man on the carry, but yeah, we've got a holding penalty. It is a rare privilege tonight. We can hear our officials as well as see them, so we can get a little bit of clarification on some of these calls.
And not only that, they gave for pregame, they gave us a very nice book with pictures of all the calls.
Yeah.
And that was officials did that was really nice.
A+ crew, and I like him so much. I'm going to tell you about him. Hilton Isabel is the referee. Joseph Perry, the umpire. Mojo Poor, the linesman. Jeff Burris, the line judge. Dustin Bargo, the back judge. Tyler Jesse, the field judge, and Garland Gilliam, the side judge.
Do you know if they send officials in from out of the area for this, or just Bowling Green?
I really don't.
I don't either.
First and 20 after the flag. Stroutman to throw, pressure, and he is sacked.
And there was another holding call there they missed.
Well, and here comes another one, another flag in. So, yeah, that was already a long yardage play. Let's see what we've got from the gentleman we just identified.
Stroutman in the backfield. Number 59, Ryan Watt.
He's down at the 24 if the play stands.
After the play. Personal foul. Offense.
Oh, boy.
Wow, so we had a sack and then the penalty after the play. So Ryan Watt, the man on the sack, and boy, this.
Number 9 from Bowling Green got held. I mean, you could see his hand. Yeah, his hands were supposed to, but you could see the jersey moving.
Yeah.
Because it just happened to be right there where I could see it.
So let's see where they put this ball down. It looks like it's the 16, which will be 2nd and 34. Well, I'm not sure where they're putting it down. They put it at the 15-yard line, so it is 2nd and 35. Whistles blow, and I think they're going to talk about this. We'll see where this ball ends up. It was a sack, and then after the play, some confusion on exactly where this ball should go.
It's got to be half the distance after the sack because it was after the
right.
Or
I don't know. The official was starting to set it down around the 16. The PA announcer said the 24. I think that was where Stroutman went down, which means it's probably at the 12, and that is exactly what it is. So put it back at the 12. 2nd down and 38.
38? Wow.
Yes, sir. Don't know what you got in the playbook for 2nd and 38.
The draw.
Quick kick, maybe. I don't know. 4 minutes in the half, 7-7, but Douglas most definitely backed up. Stroutman looks to throw. A little quick screen is dropped.
Oh, he dropped it.
I think he had something there with Chenault. I don't know if he had 38 with it, but it's a good idea.
It was.
But Chenault was heading off with it before he hauled it in, and it goes incomplete.
I mean, at this point, you can try a short, pass or something, but
yeah, I think you'd gladly
just don't want to turn the ball over.
Yeah, take a handful of yards and make sure your punter's got a little bit of room here. But who knows? I've seen this Douglas offense do some remarkable things over the years. It helped back when Dane Key was down there.
Absolutely.
We could get him back here. I'd put even money on it. 3rd and 38 at the 12. Stroutman hands it off. Talbert across the 20, 25, out to the 28. Well, he didn't break it, but there's your breathing room for your kicker.
Yep.
Whistles blow, and we're going to have a timeout. We are going to take that break, 7-7, late in the second quarter here on Glycod.
The road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Okay, back here at Bowling Green. A nice play there by Talbert makes it 4th and 22. Boy, that's when you know you were in a hole and you gained 16 yards to bring up 4th and 22.
Yeah, but it certainly helps for the field position.
It does.
And
It
you've
really
got,
does.
you've got 3:54 left, and they called a timeout, I don't know if they're going to try to put a block on or
just preserving clock for Bailey. Yeah, one more timeout for Bowling Green. Douglas has its full complement of 3. But we'll see. Douglas had pretty good field position going, but a sack and a couple of penalties, and it's driven the Broncos way back. Chenault, the punter. Dual safeties back for Bowling Green, standing at their own 40-yard line. Line of scrimmage here is at 28. Bowling Green's got a player running up. Okay, he's trying to cover a gunner. Looked like he could be running off. Chenault's got the snap. He's got time. Boots it out of there. High driving kick. Fair catch called for and taken in the vicinity of the 35. So a nice boot by Chenault. And yeah, as you note, Bowling Green does a good job to get to it before it goes sailing over anybody's head. Ethan Warder, the man who went back and made the fair catch. A 37-yard punt, no return. Flips the field pretty well. Bowling Green start at their own 35.
Okay, 2 straight stops, good defensive stops here by Douglas. Let's see what Bowling Green now has. I see Bailey put it up in the air a little bit more here on this drive.
He's got trips to the left. Ball centered in the middle of the field. Bailey hands it off and nothing doing. Slung down. One of those interior linemen. I think that was Cedric Works.
Yep, I think it was.
Gain of a yard. Works 6'5", 230 pounds.
We got some help there from 16.
Busen.
Yeah. Yep. Busen's had a good first half so far, too.
He has. We said his name several times. They call that a yard gain. Second and call it a long 9. 3:10 to go in quarter number 2. Tied at 7. Bailey, quick throw. Trevi Barber's got it. Can he get out of there? 35, 37. Maybe 38, late flag. I'm not sure it's not a hold on Bowling Green, Jeff.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Douglas was scouting that screen out pretty aggressively. And Barber did a nice job to get anything out of it because there wasn't a whole lot of room there.
Bowling Green's got a player down.
They sure do, right in the middle of the field. We'll take the break here as they tend to the injured purple. 7-7, 3:02 left in the first half here on Glycod.
Number 22 of the offense.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
And we're back, 7-7, Frederick Douglass and Bowling Green. The walking wounded here for the Purples. They had 2 players down. Neither looks too serious. Mackay Axon is one of the Purples they helped up. Zach Jordan the other. It's a warm night. Could just be cramping up.
I know the one they were pulling the leg back, looked like a cramp. I don't know about the other young men, but
they both were able to walk off, so hopefully nothing too serious. It was a holding penalty, as was speculated. A hold out there on the edge makes it 2nd and 14 now. 3:02 left in the first half of play. Bowling Green on their own 31. Bailey drops, sets. He's got time. Now he scrambles off left, sets his legs, fires at the last second, and incomplete. A good idea, but he looped it a little bit over the head of Trevi Barber down just into the Frederick Douglass side of the field.
And that was a difficult throw, too. So
yeah, for a right-handed quarterback going against his body, yeah.
So he probably was just hoping for a play or throwing it away, one of the two.
3rd down and 14, and this is where maybe calling that quick timeout for Bowling Green, you might play your way right into Frederick Douglass's hands. We'll see.
Yeah.
I understand it either way, but
well, the penalty didn't hurt either, but, I mean, you had
haven't really done anything here. Saving the clock might save the clock for Douglass. We'll see.
Could be.
3rd down and 14. Purples on their own 31, tied at 7. Bailey sets, throws over the middle, out of and back into the hands of his target, but he gained 2 yards. So the Douglass player was the only man there, but he did his job. He got the receiver on the ground. It was Vontre Dillard who caught it, and Johnny Kahn was Johnny on the spot there with the tackle.
Bailey's pass complete to number 11, Dillard.
So no timeout call here from Coach McPeak. It'll be about 2 minutes when this ball is punted. 2:20 and the clock running. 4th and 12. Bowling Green their own 33. A little surprised you don't call it, but we'll see what comes of the punt. Maybe he's thinking, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, on that last play, they really wanted to try to get at least 8 to 10 yards to put for field position.
Yeah, but they got 2. Left-footed punt out of there. It's returnable for Chenault from the 30. Here he comes. Veers off left. He might get the edge. 40, 45, 50. And he does step out of bounds. Bowling Green able to hem him in enough to get him to the sideline, but Frederick Douglass will start right at the midfield stripe.
Tell you what, Chenault and Talbert are 2 outstanding athletes with some wheels, man. Tip of the hat to Douglass here, man. They had a rough first drive, and sometimes if you're a team and the first drive is easy, and you think the rest of the game is going to be like that sometimes, and you kind of lose focus. So.
Yeah.
See if they get their offense gets their focus back at halftime.
Trapper Vernon was the guy who did a good job there for Bowling Green to eventually hem him in. But Chenault and Talbert, they're a little different. First down, and Frederick Douglass got a player coming on at the very last second. Play clock has never started, so it's not going to be a play clock problem because nobody started. 1st and 10 at the 50. Stroutman to throw. Spins around, rolls off right, fires. Is it a catch at the 37? No, incomplete.
Skip.
It was a long throw to have to make, and he tried to squeak it in there to his target and just couldn't quite do it. Chenault was the target. Drew Jones on the coverage for Bowling Green, 2nd down.
Good effort, though, by Chenault to come back and try to get the ball.
It was a good, clean pocket for Stroutman that time.
Definitely.
That's a long cross-field throw. I mean, it would have been 13 yards on the stat sheet, but it was probably 25 or 30 in the air.
Yeah. At least 25.
2nd and 10 on the midfield stripe. 7-7, minute 44 to go.
Douglass has 3 timeouts. They may want to think about using one, depending on what they do on
Run
this
it
play
inside down to the 45, 43, maybe even 42. A nice physical run in the middle of the line there by Frederick Douglass. That will make things interesting. Talbert on the carry. Warder the tackle for Bowling Green. It is going to be, where are they going to spot it? There's a little bit of a dispute there. Call it a 3rd and 2 at the 42.
I thought he got all the way up to almost to the 40.
Yeah. Minute 15, clock running. Douglass still got the full complement of timeouts. Let's see what 3rd and 2 brings. Handed off backside, and Talbert taken down just shy of the marker. He's at the 41, maybe even inside the 41, but it's going to be 4th down and short.
I'm surprised they're not calling timeout here.
Yeah, Trussell the stop inside the final minute.
Of course, you don't want to give, if you go for it and don't get it, you don't want to give Bowling Green.
That's it.
Aranda
checked in. They may punt. Well, I mean, they can take this down to about 22 seconds.
And then call timeout, maybe.
Maybe see if you can get a flinch. I'm not sure what's going on. Play clock to 12. They're still breaking the huddle. They're in an offensive formation. Aranda's lined up as a tight end here. 6 seconds, 5, timeout. And we will have a timeout, 26 seconds and a half, 4th and 1. We'll see how it all shakes down when we come back. Tied at 7, near halftime here on Glycod.
The road, call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
7-7 here. 26 seconds left in the half, 4th and 1 at the 41. Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land here if you're Frederick Douglass. You don't want to turn the ball over. You don't want particularly, you may punt the ball just as the lesser of evils here, right? Because while Deuce Bailey's always dangerous, if you can punt him down to his 20 or so and eat 5 or 10 more seconds off the clock, I think Bowling Green might be tempted to say maybe we take a shot, but then maybe we just head to the locker room at 7.
Yeah, you don't want to give him the ball there right at the 40 with a couple of plays.
Still not real clear what we'll see. The football's at the 41. It is a full yard, 4th and a yard. 26 seconds, tied at 7, and apparently going for it. Stroutman is under center here.
Well, they may run the clock down and then call another timeout. I don't know, play clock, but I doubt it. I think they're going to run it here.
Stroutman hands it off. Picks his way first down, 35-30. Ball carried down to about the 26, and we're going to have another quick timeout right there. And that was a big gain. We'll keep it here, but a nice play by the Broncos. Pharaoh Watts was the guy who came out of there with the football. And
well, they had the one back faking the jet sweep around, and they ran the misdirection the opposite way. Yeah. Good play call.
So now you've got one timeout. You're at the 26. You got 20 seconds. I don't know how long of range Aranda has. I mean, those kickoffs have been impressive, and he looked good on the one extra point. It's probably a little premature from here. You'd be talking about 43 yards, and that seems like a big ask. But
if they get another 10 yards, then maybe worth a shot.
Yeah, to try it from, say, 33, I think would be, probably as likely as chucking one into the end zone.
Right.
Maybe more so. Well, we'll see. The chess match continues. One timeout apiece, 20 seconds in the half, tied at 7. Pharaoh Watts with a 15-yard run for a first down. Keeps the drive alive for the Broncos at the Purple's 26.
Take one shot here at the end zone?
Possibly. Or you again play for 10 yards, like you say. Stroutman to throw. Sets. He's going to take the shot. Down the seam on the outside. Chenault!
What a catch!
He went up and took it away. Touchdown. Avion Chenault.
Wow. Outstanding throw and a leaping catch, falling near the out-of-bounds line in the end zone.
Just went right down that seam, up the right side, and Chenault says, I know exactly what my coach is doing.
Oh,
man. Huge. I think he suckered him to sleep and then said, let's take a shot at hole number 2.
I thought they might take at least one shot to being down there.
Stroutman laid it out there, and Chenault did the rest. Swinging gate formation. And now they shift into a traditional kicking alignment. Steven Aranda, the kicker. Snaps there. Aranda boots it. It's the kind of a line drive, but it's going through. It's good. Frederick Douglass for the big play. 14-7 Broncos. 13 seconds left in quarter number 2. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Avion Chenault, a 26-yard touchdown grab, puts the Broncos on top. 13 seconds to go.
And Stroutman put that ball where only he could catch it.
Yep.
And he went up and made the play. That's outstanding.
Well thought out, well executed. When I talked to Coach McPeak in the preseason, he was high on Chenault's potential, but said, we need to see more from him. He had a disappointing season last year, and he's capable of bigger things. He's capable of things like that.
Yep, absolutely.
Aranda to put a boot to it. He does. It's a line drive. Bowling Green going to return it from about the 15. Return man out to the 30, 35, out to the 40, out across the 40 to about the 43. I believe that was Ethan Warder on the return for the Purples. It was. So 6 seconds. Got one timeout. Is that time for two plays? Is that time for a quick, hit a 10-yard hitch or something like that and use your timeout and then set up a shot? What do you think?
I don't know.
As quick as Barber is, you could. Well, disregard. Yeah, we got a hold on Bowling Green in the middle of the return, and that is going to make it all academic because that'll put it far enough back. I don't think you take a shot deep in your own end.
No. Risk a sack and a fumble and a return, no.
We've seen one fumble return that certainly was a big part of things for the Broncos.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the ball's on the 18-yard line, so 6 seconds. And Bowling Green giving all indications of probably just kneeling down and going to the locker room now.
Yep, looks like it.
Bailey under center. Again, looks like a kneel down. Takes the snap and does kneel. And that will bring the first half of play to an end. And just like that, the Frederick Douglass Broncos go to the locker room on the long end of a 14-7 lead over the Bowling Green Purples. We'll be back to recap the first half, get you ready for the second half. Beautiful Saturday night for football here in Bowling Green.
Children love head.
Stay tuned to Glycod.
Children love Head Start, and you will too. Community Action Council's prep academies are hiring now. Head Start is an early childhood education program for children from birth to age 5. Help us give more children the Head Start advantage.
Teacher, what are you waiting for?
Join our team of dedicated education professionals. Apply online today at comaction.org. What are you waiting for?
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Are you an HVAC and refrigeration tech looking for new opportunities? Tech24 is your single source for commercial HVAC, refrigeration, and kitchen equipment maintenance all across the country. We have exciting career opportunities with great pay and benefits in your area. To learn more, contact Brad at 864-549-8344 and check us out on the web at mytech24.com. 864-549-8344.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglass High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
A new year means next level math, but even the best teachers can't always provide the personal attention each child needs. Magnesium has a solution to help any student excel. Our caring, highly trained instructors use a range of teaching modes that ensure true foundational understanding. We're not about rote memorization. The Magnesium method develops the critical thinking and problem-solving skills they need to succeed, with the option to learn face-to-face online at home or face-to-face at one of our 1,000 neighborhood learning centers. Magnesium, we're changing lives through math.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Mathnasium of East and West Lexington, sponsor of tonight's Scholar Athlete. Mathnasium unlocks the math potential in every child.
And welcome back. A 14-7 advantage here for the Frederick Douglass Broncos. Big deal to make some plays there at the end of the half and just completely shift the complexion of the game, Jeff Cooper. You got to take your hat off to the Broncos after a rough start. Really settled in.
Yeah, and their defense has done a great job keeping Bowling Green holding to probably around 30 yards here in the last 3 drives.
Yeah, impressive work. Got some numbers from the first half. Of course, 14-7 is the important number, but it's interesting really to see how even these two teams are. In terms of total offense, Frederick Douglass ran 23 plays for 126 yards. Bowling Green ran 24 plays for 115 yards. So not much difference there. I think it's fair to say at this point, really the difference in that game, probably the 73-yard fumble returned by Caden Clay when it was 7-0 and Bowling Green looked like they could move ahead by multiple scores. And instead, Clay took it back almost to the house, set up the Broncos for a short field touchdown from Farrell Watts, but that's kind of the hidden yards because aside from that, it looks pretty darn even.
It has been, and you're talking about 2 big plays, that one and then the pass there from Strouman to Chenault there near the end of the first half.
26-yard connection.
But that fumble completely changed the momentum of the game, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Interesting, too, with 2 fairly high-powered offenses. Bowling Green 1 of 4 on 3rd down. Haven't tried any 4th downs. Frederick Douglass 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Did go 1 for 2 on 4th down. That play for Farrell Watts to set up the touchdown pass to Chenault to end the half. So those have been the breaks as we've got them. We will give you the quick recap here. Bowling Green took the game's opening possession, took it 9 plays, 80 yards, 5 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. Deuce Bailey took it into the end zone himself, 1-yard touchdown run. And then, again, Frederick Douglass goes for a 4th down, fails, and it looks like everything's going Bowling Green's way. And then a pass completed by Bailey. His receiver fumbled, and about the 25-yard line, Caden Clay grabbed it out of the air, took it back 73 yards to the Bowling Green 2. That set up a 1-play, 2-yard drive. Farrell Watts' 2-yard run, Aranda's extra point, made it 7-7, 4:28 to go in the first. A lot of back and forth, 3 punts from Bowling Green, 2 for Frederick Douglass. And then just before the half, Douglass able to convert a 4th and 1 with a run to Farrell Watts, and that sets up a 26-yard pass. Stroutman to Avion Chenault. Aranda's extra point made it 14-7, and that's where it stands here.
And don't discount that 4th down play by Watts. I mean, that kept that drive alive and set it up to where that pass wasn't so long, and they were able to complete it and get the touchdown there. Bowling Green's definitely got to get it together here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty even on penalties, 2 for 22 for the Broncos, 2 for 17 against the Purples of Bowling Green. So, again, that 1 turnover has been pretty pivotal, but other than that, a pretty even game. A lot of football left to go. Well, we are going to take a break, let you hear some words from our sponsors. Unfortunately, Most Friday nights we could give you a scoreboard update, but everything we could tell you tonight happened yesterday.
Well, I got a few.
Okay. Well, Jeff Cooper will fill that in and help you see the big picture there. But meanwhile, we are going to step aside and give a word to our friendly, reliable sponsors. 7 for Bowling Green, 14 for the Broncos of Frederick Douglass. That late touchdown, I'm still catching up with it. 14-7 Broncos at halftime here on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Calling all football fans. Come on down to Roosters, where the wings are hot, the drinks are cold, and the good times never stop. Roosters is where you can catch all the action of the game and enjoy a delicious meal. Choose from 15 varieties of sauces. Even try our burgers, salads, and out-of-this-world pizzas. Something for everyone at Roosters. Dine in, carry out, or let us cater. Open late for the Night Owls. Visit our Richmond Road location or off Nicholasville Road by Walmart.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this. Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be a million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
With Fast Signs, create custom deep sea signage that makes the wait a visual escape. Fast Signs, make your statement.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back. Halftime, Smith Stadium, Fikes Field, 14-7. Frederick Douglass over Bowling Green. And, a new